The 1970s, a decade of pure elegance and unforgettable beauty. These women weren't just movie stars. They were icons who defined an era. From Farrah Fawcett's golden glow to Raquel Welch's timeless allure, their faces lit up Hollywood and the world. But decades later, time has rewritten their stories. Some aged gracefully, others faced heartbreak, and a few left us far too soon. This is the stunning transformation of the most beautiful actresses of the 70s, then and now in 2025. What you're about to see will leave you in awe. There's a rare kind of beauty that doesn't fade. It deepens with every glance. Jacqueline Bisset embodies that timeless allure, poised, mysterious, and effortlessly magnetic. Born on September 13, 1944, in England, she was 33 when she mesmerized audiences in The Deep, 1977, the role that made her an international sensation. With grace and quiet strength, she became one of cinema's most captivating icons, later shining in Day for Night, Bullet, and Under the Volcano. Never married, Bisset has lived life on her own terms. Elegant, independent, and endlessly fascinating. Even now, at 81, her presence still glows. But who could possibly follow an icon like Jacqueline Bisset? Before superheroes ruled the big screen, there was one woman who defined power and grace, Lynda Carter. With her radiant smile, regal poise, and undeniable charisma, she became Wonder Woman, the role that made television history. Born on July 24, 1951, in Arizona, Carter was just 24 when she first donned the iconic costume in Wonder Woman. Beyond the golden lasso, she built a rich career in music, film, and advocacy, admired for her warmth and timeless beauty. Now 74, she remains a symbol of empowerment and elegance. But after the original Wonder Woman, who could possibly steal the spotlight next? She had the kind of beauty that seemed touched by magic. Calm, confident, and utterly unforgettable. Joanna Cameron captured hearts as the stunning and fearless goddess-turned-heroine in Isis, the role that made her a Saturday morning legend. Born on September 20, 1951, in Colorado, she was just 24 when she brought Andrea Thomas, the teacher who transforms into Isis to life with grace and quiet strength. After acting, she stepped away from Hollywood to work in healthcare, dedicating herself to helping others. Sadly, Joanna Cameron passed away on October 15, 2021, at 70, following a stroke, leaving behind a legacy as eternal as her mythical alter ego. But who will rise next to carry that same divine spark? She burst onto the screen like a southern storm, bold, dazzling, impossible to forget. Catherine Bach had that effortless mix of sweetness and fire that made hearts race the moment she appeared as Daisy Duke in The Dukes of Hazzard. Born on March 1, 1954, in Cleveland, Ohio, she was 25 when she turned denim shorts into a cultural icon. Beyond Hazzard, Catherine starred in Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, African Skies, and later graced The Young and the Restless. Off-screen, she's a devoted mother who has faced life's highs and lows with grace. Currently, at 71, she remains the forever Daisy, radiant, fearless, unforgettable. But after her, whose charm will captivate us next? She entered Hollywood like a revolution wrapped in silk and steel, fierce, radiant, and unafraid. Pam Grier redefined power and beauty, blazing across the 1970s as the ultimate action queen. Born on May 26, 1949, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, she was 24 when Coffee, 1973, made her a legend, a vigilante nurse taking justice into her own hands. That role, followed by Foxy Brown and Jackie Brown, carved her name into cinematic history. Her life, marked by resilience and grace, mirrors her roles, bold yet compassionate. Now 76, Pam Grier still embodies unstoppable strength. But after this queen of cool, who could possibly follow? She lit up every stage with a glow that felt like sunlight, gentle, radiant, yet powerful enough to move the world. Olivia Newton-John embodied pure magic when she transformed into Sandy in Grease, 1978, stealing hearts with her voice, charm, and that unforgettable "you're the one that I want" moment. Born on September 26, 1948, in Cambridge, England, she was 29 when Grease turned her into an international superstar. Her career spanned music, film, and tireless advocacy for cancer awareness. Despite her brave battle, she passed away on August 8, 2022, at 73, from breast cancer. Her light endures, but after Olivia, who could ever shine so warmly again? She doesn't just play strong women, she defines them. With commanding presence and fierce intelligence, Sigourney Weaver shattered Hollywood's glass ceiling when she stepped into space as Ellen Ripley in Alien, 1979. Born on October 8, 1949, in New York City, she was 29 when she transformed fear into courage, becoming cinema's first true female action hero. From Ghostbusters to Gorillas in the Mist and Avatar, her range and depth made her an icon of strength and vulnerability. Outside fame, she's lived a grounded, graceful life with her family. At 76 in 2025, Sigourney still reigns. But after Ripley, who could ever command the screen like her? She was the very picture of wholesome charm, bright-eyed, warm, and effortlessly lovable. Dawn Wells captured the world's heart as Marion Summers in Gilligan's Island, the sweet Kansas farm girl whose kindness and sparkle outshone even the island's sun. Born on October 18, 1938, in Reno, Nevada, she was 25 when she stepped into the role that would define her career. Beyond acting, she became an author and humanitarian, admired for her grace and optimism. Regrettably, Dawn Wells passed away on December 30, 2020, at 82, from COVID-19 complications, but her gentle spirit still sails on. And after Mary Ann, who will bring that same pure magic to our screens next? She glowed with confidence and elegance, a vision of strength wrapped in grace. Erin Gray turned heads and broke barriers as Colonel Wilma Deering in Buck Rogers in the 25th century, embodying intelligence, independence, and undeniable allure. Born on January 7, 1950, in Honolulu, Hawaii, she was 29 when she took command of the screen, redefining what a sci-fi heroine could be. Beyond Buck Rogers, she shined in Silver Spoons and countless TV films, later mentoring young actors and writing about Hollywood life. Today 75, Erin remains a symbol of timeless poise and quiet power. But after her commanding presence, who's next to take the galaxy by storm? She had that rare mix of wit, sensuality, and rebellion, a woman who could steal a scene with just a glance. Cybill Shepherd burst into stardom with her dazzling beauty and sharp charisma in The Last Picture Show, 1971, at only 21 years old. Born on February 18, 1950, in Memphis, Tennessee, she captivated audiences again as the glamorous, quick-tongued Maddie Hayes in Moonlighting, alongside Bruce Willis. Her career spanned film, TV, and music, earning her Golden Globes and lasting admiration. Off-screen, she's been outspoken, witty, and fiercely authentic. As of now 75, Cybill remains as magnetic as ever, but after her silver fire, who could possibly shine that bright again? She radiated elegance with a quiet fire, eyes that held both warmth and mystery. Jane Seymour first captivated the world as the enchanting Bond girl Solitaire in Live and Let Die, 1973, where, at just 22, she balanced innocence with irresistible allure. Born on February 15, 1951, in London, her grace and versatility soon carried her beyond Bond, earning acclaim in Somewhere in Time, East of Eden, and the beloved Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Her career bloomed alongside her artistry as a painter and philanthropist. Nowadays 74, Jane continues to shine with timeless charm. But after her radiant grace, who's the next to mesmerize us? She arrived on screen like a breath of offbeat wind, whimsical, fearless, and unmistakably herself. Diane Keaton's vibrant sparkle and distinct La Dita charm in Annie Hall, 1977, instantly made her a defining voice of a generation. Born January 5, 1946, in Los Angeles, she was 31 when that breakthrough role transformed her into a cultural icon. From her bold early turn in The Godfather to award-winning work in Reds and beloved comedies like Father of the Bride, her career spanned decades with wit and depth, and built a life rich in art, style, and generosity. Tragically, she passed away on October 11, 2025, at the age of 79, by primary bacterial pneumonia. Her legacy endures, and now, after her singular spirit, who will take up the torch and rewrite what icon means next? She carried quiet strength and soulful depth that made audiences feel every heartbeat she portrayed. Talia Shire became unforgettable as Adrienne Pinino in Rocky, 1976, the shy woman whose love helped forge a champion. Born on April 25, 1946, in Lake Success, New York, she was 30 when she brought Adrienne to life with tender vulnerability and fierce devotion. Sister to Francis Ford Coppola, she also shined as Connie Corleone in the Godfather trilogy, balancing family loyalty with emotional intensity. Her career reflects artistry and resilience, both on and off screen. At present 79, Talia remains a symbol of grace and heart. But after her quiet power, who's the next legend to rise? She was the very definition of cinematic allure. Fierce, glamorous, and utterly unforgettable. Raquel Welch exploded onto the screen in 1 Million Years BC, 1966. Wearing that iconic fur bikini and radiating primal confidence that made her a global sensation. Born on September 5, 1940, in Chicago, she was 26 when that role turned her into an enduring symbol of beauty and strength. She proved her talent in Fantastic Voyage, Myra Breckinridge, and The Three Musketeers, winning a Golden Globe. Off-screen, she was known for grace, humor, and resilience. Heartbreakingly, Raquel Welch passed away on February 15, 2023, at 82, due to cardiac arrest, leaving behind a legacy of timeless power and poise. But after her fiery brilliance, who could ever match that kind of starfire? She was the golden girl of the 1970s, all sunshine, sparkle, and irresistible energy. Farrah Fawcett burst into stardom as Jill Monroe in Charlie's Angels, her smile and signature feathered hair igniting a global craze. Born on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, she was 29 when she became America's sweetheart, blending beauty with boldness in a role that empowered a generation. Beyond the Angels, she earned acclaim for The Burning Bed and Extremities, proving her dramatic depth. Off-screen, her life was marked by passion, artistry, and courage. Sadly, Farrah Fawcett passed away on June 25, 2009, at 62, from anal cancer, her light forever shining. But after Farrah's flame, who could ever burn that bright again? Thank you for watching and celebrating the timeless beauty of the women who defined a golden era. The actresses of the 1970s weren't just stars, they were dreams brought to life, symbols of grace, talent, and strength. Decades may have passed, but their charm still shines brighter than ever. If this journey moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories honoring Hollywood's unforgettable icons. And tell us in the comments, which actress from the 70s will forever hold your heart?